Test, test, test. All right, Oakley fans, welcome in to the Recplex out here in West Des Moines where we have the JV Oakleys taking on the JV Junior Stars. Steve, how are we feeling? How are we doing today on this cold,
Yeah,
snowy, rainy
we're
day in
starting to get into
Iowa?
hockey season. Feels like it out there, right? Finally, it's always weird coming to the rink when it's like sunny and 70, and it's kind of weird early on in September usually. But yeah, definitely have some winter out here. But let's get to the boys here a little bit. So just to be frank, last weekend was a little tough for the JV team. There's some opportunities for improvement. We talked about some of that just really, I think what the coaches were working on this week was just a little bit about seeing the ice. They were just trying to rush just a little bit, and so some of the passing just not as maybe clean as what you would like. There's some opportunities to work on there, and let's just see how they come out here. If there's one thing that I know about the Oak Leafs, they can always rally here, and that's what we want them to do coming back. And it's kind of weird that we're playing them just kind of back to back, one weekend to another weekend, right? So
Well, you talk about seeing the ice and being a little crisper. Well, in Fremont, their last game in Fremont actually had one shot in the first period,
yeah,
allowed 2 goals. So just
yeah.
a rough offensive showing, looking to get. They'll start things off on the right foot here at home. First home game of the regular season. You mentioned these teams have met before. It was on Halloween.
Yes.
I mean, it feels like it was a
Yep.
long time ago. It was
Yeah,
just a week ago.
big trick or treat night there, and it was rough for those folks watching that. When we say one shot there, really Lincoln dominated in the offensive zone, and it was, it was kind of a tough go there, but they got to come out just like anything. It's early on in the season, so all that stuff, just shake it out. And sometimes the coaches change up lines just a little bit. So we'll be anxious to see who they have. Let's see here. So let's see what we're going to start off with here. Who do we got back in the? Who we got back in the net? Well, we know it's going to be Lunders, Anderson.
I believe it is Lunders. That's in net for.
Yeah, there we go.
Those
Yeah,
Leafs.
30. There it is. Now I can see it clearly. So Pennington's out there. That's Dylan Pennington.
For Lincoln, number 40, Matthew Fisher in net for them. So Fisher and Lunders get the start in net for their respective teams. 15 up on the clock here as we get ready to get things going here at home. We are underway. Face-off tied up. Back to Lunders. Lunders over to his right to Jeremiah. Jeremiah off the boards looking for someone to get to Anderson into the offensive zone. Picked off by Lincoln. They look to carry out. Lunders, the first one there, and
just got by him.
Yeah, just got right by him, but retrieving the puck in his own zone was Anderson as the Oak Leafs look to get up and out. Lunders to Stout, backhand it all the way down. Will we have icing? No, he pointed at the linesman.
Yeah.
He had his whistle up to his mouth. Nothing there. Good for the Oak Leafs. Lunders
Oh,
with
nice little rip.
shot towards the net. Goes wide of the glove. Back behind the net. Lincoln with it. They look to get up and out of the zone. Anderson takes the puck at center ice off the boards, retrieved by Lincoln, and they will look to counter. Lincoln into the offensive zone.
Got Bird and Betcher just come in. Simpson's back there also. Lynch comes in. Drake Lynch.
Good job by Betcher taking some contact in the corner. Got the puck out. As right now it is held in their own zone. 13:50 remaining here in this first period. Oh, shot in on the goaltender. He will elect to play it.
Yeah, play it. Wow.
Keep the clock moving, keep things going. Maddox was in there trying to get the puck, not able to, and Lincoln carries it into the offensive zone. A centering attempt, a shot just goes high off the back glass. Around to Maddox on the far side, off the boards, in to neutralize. Hops by the Lincoln defenders, picked up, and looking to get it out. That was
Wool, nice job. Trying to get in there, take the puck away.
Yeah, Wool was in there on Willis of Lincoln as Lunders will elect to hold, and we get our first whistle, 13-11, remaining in this first period.
Well, already I like to see the energy from the Oak Leafs, right? Changing it up a little bit. Some of the lines here, so that's always fun. It's always kind of nice to see some boys playing in different spots. And gotta get it out of there. There you go.
Wool scooped it out of the zone. Chasing after is Sexton. Back to Jeremiah in his own zone. He has Lynch over to his left, and he will play it to Lynch. Lynch looking to get it out of the zone. That was to Burns, and Wolf with it now. So Lincoln back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah up the boards, and this one will be icing.
That one they will call. So coming back the other way.
Shots are one aside for each of these teams. 12:42 remaining. Not much action thus far. I mean, it still is early, but kind of playing things out so far, I would say. Burns at the dot for
Oh,
the
easy.
Oakleys.
Easy.
The faceoff was kicked forward, and Lynch has it to Jeremiah on the near side corner. Jeremiah rather, got pressured by a couple Stars players, and Lincoln tried to get it, not able to. It comes out to center ice
Oh,
on the far side, off the boards, back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah fans on the passing attempt out of the zone, and it comes to Lynch on the near side corner. Lynch back to Jeremiah. They've played a little bit of hot potato. And the Oakleys look to get it out. That was Wohl that was in there. Lynch smacks it ahead, and right back it comes. We've seen this. It's kind of like a game of badminton, hitting it back and forth thus far.
Well, we talked about that a little bit, about seeing the ice, and part of it is just controlling the puck. You don't have to get rid of it, right? Sometimes you just want to hold it, wait for your folks to get in the right spot, and then you can make the appropriate pass. Just don't, throw it into open ice there, right?
And Reuter almost was able to get a breakaway attempt, not able to get a clean stick on that, as Reuter still has it in the near side corner. Reuter will fish it backhand behind the net. Davey was in the vicinity,
watch
but
it,
not
watch
able
it,
to.
watch it.
Might have an odd man rush here. Good job,
Nice job,
getting
Lunders.
back. Good job by Lunders. Great defensive play. Got the stick on the puck. Player went down. No tripping there. Just great defensive play there as the Oakleys look to counter here. There is Shizzle.
Nice.
Looking for a centering try. Not able to get it. Back come the Lincoln Junior Stars. They had an odd man rush, 3-on-2, and nothing materializes out of that.
There you go. That's just a nice job there holding the puck there. That's Dylan Pennington just waiting for things to develop versus just sending that down.
Yeah, letting his teammates get a little change going as the Oakleys have it. Anderson up top. Over to his right. A shot try does not make it to the net. Around the near side, Lincoln's going to be the first one to the puck, and we'll get it out to center ice. Or Betcher hit it off the boards, and now Lincoln has it in their own zone. Up through center ice. Lynch is there for the Oakleys. Stops on a dime. Centering tried to get the one-timer there in that left circle.
Go, go, go. I had numbers there.
They did have numbers, just not able to corral that puck in. A Stout will slap that one down off the boards, and he will go to the benches. Maddox will take a spot.
Maddox, Drake Lynch, Bird in.
So a change for the Oakleys. Now they get some offensive time here. Down behind the net. Bird gets a stick in, and Bird takes a tumble.
Lunders in on D.
Lunders had a great defensive play earlier as the Oakleys coming back. A shot from distance over the head of the goaltender. Lunders in there on that near side. It goes to the slot area, and Lincoln picks it up, and Lunders keeps it in with the stick, or with the skate rather. So Lunders already doing a fantastic job defensively for the Oakleys. Jeremiah has to retrieve it on the far side. He goes to slap it in deep, not able to, but this time it will. That was Bird that hit that one down. Gloved in and held, but hand pass is the call. 9:27 remaining in this first period.
Yeah, I like what I see so far. Just a little bit back and forth, though, right now. There, just like you said, there's a little bit of a tennis match going on, but let's get them settled down here. They'll be all right. 9:27 left, first period. And Sexton in, Wohl in. Who's going to take that?
Got Burns, 34.
Yeah, Burns, yes.
Burns in at the draw. Sexton will backhand it down, and Lincoln will come up with it up the near side into the offensive zone. That's Parker for the Junior Stars. Jeremiah was there, centering try. Sexton was in the way. He might have got a piece of that, and another try from distance. Lunders will have that hop into his glove, and he will hold with 9:08 remaining.
Yeah, just a little quick shot there from Lincoln. They do that. They did that a lot last weekend, and Lunders has great visibility on that.
Yeah, these two teams played on Halloween, and Lincoln came up with the victory 3-1 in Lincoln. This time, the Oakleys looking to get some revenge in their first home game of the season as Lynch first one to it on the far side off the boards. Lincoln will have it, and
Whoa,
a turnover.
go,
Wall out
Wall.
in front
Oh,
of shot. Rebound! Goal! Sexton
Yes,
off the rebound.
there we go.
Now, what a job by Wall to get in the way,
That's
and he
exactly.
had a breakaway. Saved by the
Ah.
goaltender, Sexton there, and it's a 1-0 lead for
All
the
right.
Oak Leafs.
Yeah, we'll let you watch the celly here, and then I'll do a replay.
So that's Lynch off the boards. And then Wool just right in the perfect spot, really.
Yeah, tries to get it, can't get it. And that's a nice juicy rebound.
And,
Just beautiful scoring opportunity.
and beautiful placement by Sexton as well. He was ready there on the back door, and the rebound went right to him, squeaked under the glove of the goaltender, and he was able to just bury that wide open net. And it's a lead for the Oak Leafs as the puck is in their own zone right now, looking to get it out. Some solid contact there in the corner. Up top, a shot wide into the far corner. Up top, back down low. Lincoln has it. A one-handed move behind the net. Still down there below the goal line, looking
Ooh.
for a centering try, and nothing connected there. Pass for Schissel didn't connect as it goes off the boards, and this might go for icing, and yes, it will.
All right, well, that's a good start. If you're an Oak Leaf fan with 7:56 seconds left here in the first period, just shots on goal, 2-2 right now, but we have the more important one, which is goals in net. So really nice job there from Oak Leafs, making it happen here early.
Well, in the most recent game these JV Oak Leafs played, they got shut out 4-0. So getting a goal early definitely is a confidence builder and a energy booster
There you
for
go.
them.
Nice little kick.
Lunder's attentive to that puck there. Out of the zone it comes. There's Schissel with it. Gets poked off the stick. Good defensive play there. Jeremiah off the boards, down low. A fan pass as Reuter went diving in there. Up top to Jeremiah.
That's
Betcher,
Betcher
rather.
on the other side, yeah.
Jeremiah on the near side. As he holds it in. A flip out Betcher right there. It will go off his leg to his stick to Jeremiah. Betcher.
There they go.
And
Oh,
Lincoln gets in the way there. You've seen that a couple times. You try to get it in low, but the junior star is getting in the way. Sharp angle shot would go off of Lunders into the netting. We'll get a whistle with 7:08 remaining in this first.
yeah, looks like we're going to get a full change out here, too. So we'll have Lynch and Lunders coming in, along with Anderson, Stout, and Dylan Pennington.
And this line started the game out for the Oak Leafs, and they got an early chance in on the Lincoln Stars. Anderson wins the faceoff. Down low behind Lunders.
Oh,
Held in at the line. Watch out. Bouncing
Oh,
puck in
oh,
front. Lunders
oh, jeez.
had to stay with it, and he did just that. Good save. Hit some friendly fire
Yeah,
sometime.
friendly fire.
And we'll get a whistle. I believe it might have been offside.
Yeah, that's a scary one there. Don't want the friendly fire ones. Let's keep those out.
We saw that in the preseason a handful of times, having to keep your head on a swivel. And the goaltenders, I mean, they've been doing a very good job
Yes.
for keeping those out.
There you go.
Here's Anderson into the offensive zone. Tries to work through a Lincoln defender. Was not able to. Lincoln looks to bring it out.
That's great work there by Pennington, coming up behind, doing some back checking there.
Lunders chasing back. Will send it off the boards to his defensive partner, Lynch. Back down it'll go. Lynch working with one of the Lincoln players, trying to get possession of the puck. Handful of players down in there, and the Oak Leafs will come up with it. One touch to Anderson. Through neutral ice into the offensive zone. Anderson still with it. Drops it off. That was a good pass.
Yeah, right idea. Just couldn't get a handle on it.
Betcher will slap that one down, in, and around.
Maddox in. Drake Lynch in. Bird in.
Bird chasing after it.
Nice.
Gets the puck and will backhand it right over to Lincoln as they will send a high lob in by Lunders.
Ooh.
And that was a high bouncing puck. He had to make a shoulder save with that. On the near side, gets worked up by Bird. Lynch chasing after it. If he was able to get there, that would have been a 2-on-1, but Lincoln, good defensive play to break that up. Lunders behind the net. We'll leave it there.
He's got Betcher and Simpson back there just on D, helping him out.
And a hard hit there on Maddox, just inside the offensive zone for the Lincoln Stars. In the skates, Maddox was almost able to get there in time. Not able to. Now Lunders comes out behind the net. We'll leave it there. And Bird has it now on the near side. Bird tried to get it out of the zone, and it was held in. That was very close to being offsides. And a fanning attack. Watch out. Lunders in front. And it trickles by the far post. Oh, my goodness. A turnover leads to a prime scoring opportunity for the Stars, but Lunders stayed with it the entire time. And just when he was out of reach, he was laying down on his stomach. And
yeah, here, let's see. I think I pulled that replay here. Let's see if we can watch it here. I thought there was an initial one. Let's see here. So it kind of squirts out. Yeah, right there. Has to poke it.
He was swimming right there, and that went by that far post. So a break for the Oak Leafs off a turnover. Face-off smack to Jeremiah, and he will further it around the back of the net. Watch out. Left it there for just a brief second. Now looking to carry out. There's Lunders. Lunders showing his nifty skating ability. Got it through a handful of Stars players. And this one will go down past Sexton. Will this be an icing? Yes, it will.
4:23 left here, first period. Still 1-0 here, Oak Leafs. Let's see, they going to make any changes? They're just keeping it. Looks like they're keeping him. So going to have Lunders and Jeremiah on D. Then you got Wool, Burns, and Sexton. Sexton's going to take the draw.
And Sexton, the lone goal so far in the first, off of a Wool chance on a breakaway, as Jeremiah will backhand it off glass, trying to hold it in as Lincoln, and they are able to. On the far side it goes. Off the boards, picked up by Lincoln. A backhand lob in off the glass has to be retrieved. 4 minutes remaining in this first period. Lincoln first one to the puck and turned over. Good pressure there by the Oak Leafs, and with speed, Sexton.
Makes a move.
Sexton, a shot high and off the boards. And what speed by Sexton there.
Yeah, going right around the player. Just great move, showing his speed.
Right around the defenseman. It was a 3-on-1. He elected to shoot, and that one missed over the head.
Watch it here. Yep.
Lunders now into the offensive zone. Delayed offside there by the linesman, but Lincoln came up with it, and behind the net it goes. Off the boards, held in, just barely. Down low, Oak Leafs have it. Poke check forward. Shizzle tried to find Reuter. That was Davey that was in there trying to get that one there on the far side, and Lincoln looks to counter now. With 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Lincoln takes it in, a shot right into the glove of Lunders.
Yeah, nice job there, Lunders. Yeah, shots on goal right now, 6-2. So Lincoln has come back here a little bit in the last couple minutes and getting some on net there. So Lunders doing a great job, though, tracking him down.
Yeah, shots were 2-2 after the Sexton goal. Now 6-2, like you mentioned, so it's been tilted in Lincoln's favor ever since that goal. Another one.
Jeez, just so we talked about that, right?
Yeah, through traffic as well. Lunders had to be alert to that one. In the near corner, some contact. Shizzle was in there. Lynch was in there for a brief moment. The Stars still have it. A centering try. Nobody there to pick up the man
just got
in
a stick
front.
on it.
And another body in the way of the shooting lane by the Oak Leafs. Good job there, as that one now is in the near side corner. Looking for a centering try. When Alpha Lynch not able to do anything with that. It's in front. Score! The Stars have tied it 1-1 at with 2:21 left here in the first period, and just not able to get it out. Turnovers, and it's a tie game now. Rose with the goal.
Yeah, kicked it out just to that center. Just can't leave that open. You got to cover that. And
so that's
a 1-1 here. 2:21 left, first period.
Yeah, and that's Rose's third goal of the young season already. As you've seen a barrage of shots go Lunders' way. He has made 7 saves, and it's 6 straight shots for the Stars on the Oak Leafs, as the face-off is one towards the Stars' way.
Anderson, Stout, Pennington in on your forwards.
And a couple Oak Leafs go down there at the blue line as another one will go and
watch that center. Oh, nice job there. Stout getting right where he needed to be.
And watch out. That one went off of an Oak Leaf player, bounced down low kind of towards Lunders, but no danger there for the Oak Leafs. Stout with it. Will send it across. And with speed, that was Pennington trying to pick up the puck. With it now, the Stars in neutral ice. That one will hop up into the bench.
Chip it up with 1:38 left here, first period. All tied up.
So Sexton with the goal for the Oak Leafs early on, and then Rose more recently for the Lincoln Junior Stars to tie things up 1-1.
We're going to keep the same group in. Stout. You got Anderson. That's going to take the draw on Pennington to his right. Simpson and Lunders on D.
Chipped in down low. Pennington will chase. That'll go up to Lunders. Lunders looking to hold it in on the near side, and handful of players in there fighting for possession of the puck. It's still loose in there. And Lincoln comes up with it, and out they come. A 2-on-2 if they hurry.
Oh,
and
quick little shot.
Right on Lunders, and Lunders with the stop. And we've had to say that a couple times. Lunders with the save, Lunders with the save. Now that's 7 straight shots for the Stars.
Yeah, they're coming out hot here. They've kind of got into it.
Getting into a rhythm now are the Lincoln Stars, like you just mentioned, as the Oak Leafs looking to win a faceoff draw, not able to. It comes up top, slapped it down to the near side corner, and out they come. The Oak Leafs out of the zone. Lynch centering. That was Maddox, but it got poked off his stick as
nice
he
job,
lays
Bird.
the check into the boards there. That was a nice hit by Maddox. Lunders holds it in at the blue line. He will shoot towards the net. That goes high and wide of that corner. Maddox down low. Lynch.
Drake Lynch, there you go. Come around.
Lynch with it now. He will try to feed it right back around to Maddox. Not able to get there as Bird will go into pressure here, and he does.
That's a big boy that Bird was trying to put a hit on there. So
Burns went in for a check there as Lunders punches that one to the far side. 17 remaining here as a turnover. In comes Lincoln, and it slips off the stick to the near side corner with about 10 remaining in this first period. Trying to get out of the zone and avoid some danger here are the Oak Leafs. A backhand in deep, offsides here on the Stars, so that will leave us at a 1-1 tie after one here. Sexton with the goal for the Oak Leafs. Rose with the goal for the Stars.
Yeah, I tell you what, just a back and forth here, first period. Just like we saw, I mean, really, I think the Oak Leafs came out with more energy, doing a nice job, just, doing a better job with passing and seeing the open ice there a little bit. I still would like them, in some cases, just to slow it down just a little bit. Don't just like chip the puck up, to maybe in the neutral zone, because a lot of those are just going to be turnovers coming back the other way versus if we control the puck, good things happen, right?
Yeah, and I mean, we were all pretty happy with the start the Oak Leafs had. They came out, they were looking good, and after that, it's kind of just fizzled out a little bit. 10-2 are the shots in favor of Lincoln, and remember after the Sexton goal, it was 2-2.
Yeah, I know. Now 8 straight goals, and we haven't been able to put one down, although we have got some towards the net, right? I'm not saying that's a great thing, but, at least we've had some opportunities. They're just a little bit wide right or a little bit high, some of those, but we got to get some on net here. You never know where those rebounds might come out and get one in.
Yeah, and a couple of chances like that. You talked about Sexton on the 3-on-1, ripped that one high of the goaltender, and then we saw Lunders a couple times around the point take a shot towards the net. It floats wide of the goal, and they've had some chances, but just the shots aren't getting on net. And they like to say, just get pucks to the net, keep it simple. That's
right.
One of the biggest cliches in hockey.
Right.
Just get the puck to the net, good things will happen. And I mean, they say that for a reason.
That's exactly right. You never know. We had some really wonky ones with little what we call butterflies flopping in, and they go up and over the goalie. You never know, so it's worth a shot. So
all
right, so
Maddox, Lynch, and Betcher on the back end.
Yep.
We have Anderson, we have Pennington, and we have Stout out there on the forwards. 15 up on the clock. Second period about underway here at the Recplex in West Des Moines. And here we go. Face-off won by Lincoln. Look to get it out. Pennington was diving in there. Out to play it is Lunders. He will leave it there to Lynch. Now to Pennington. Pennington will circle around Lunders. Off the boards and a turnover. Right back down around, and Lincoln has possession for a brief moment. Pennington fighting forward on the near side, kind of in the hard area to see from where we are. Betcher now will chase after it, and watch out here.
Yeah. Fortunately, no Lincoln player near that area. It was just kind of going slow, didn't get all of it.
Looking to get out of the zone is Betcher. Betcher is looking for Anderson. This one into neutral ice now, and Lincoln looking to counterattack here. Getting to the slot in front. Didn't get a clean look off it then.
No.
After the whistle, a hard hit in behind the boards as he gets some pushing and shoving. I wasn't able to see who came in and laid that big hit out, but that was a solid check-in on one of the Lincoln players. Could have been a late hit, but we are
no call.
all squared up here. I believe, is that Pennington that, or is that, it's Pennington, that went in with the hit. Dylan Pennington with the hit. Face off to the left of Lunders is tied up and one back to the point. Lincoln, a shot from distance, picked off in front, looking to get it out is Maddox, and he will do just that. Maddox neutralized into the offensive zone, showcasing some of that speed a shot, and he gets rid hard into the boards, and that's a penalty on and Maddox drew a penalty. He got hit hard. That's Riker Noden that laid that check into Maddox, and this will be our first power play of the game for either team. First penalty action.
Yeah, Kane's power play. He's still shaking up just a little bit. Looks like he'll be okay. So much so that they're going to put him back out. They're going to say, you're fine.
So the Lincoln Junior Stars JV team has allowed 3 power play goals on 12 chances thus far in this early season. So we'll see if the Oak Leafs can cash in as Maddox, who just took that hard hit, takes the draw, and it gets rimmed around the boards up the near side, held in by Pennington. Across to Jeremiah, to Pennington, the top of the near side circle. Jeremiah now over to his left, back to Jeremiah. He will rip that one
got
and
it! Gets it! There we go.
That took a redirection bounce in front. I'm not sure if it went off one of the Stars players or off one of the Oak Leafs.
Yeah, we'll let you watch the Sully, and then let's get into it. Nice.
The Jeremiah up top has it.
Yeah, and he's just going to rip it. And then
that went off of somebody.
Yeah. Is that, hold on, who was that? Who was down there? Who'd that tip off? Nick, do you know who that tipped off? Yeah,
Stout, I do believe.
Yeah.
Stout was down near kind of where that happened, so I'm not sure if it hit Stout or the man that he was tied up with, but Jeremiah with the shot from up high on the power play converts for the Oak Leafs, and they lead 2-1. 4 shots on net here at the Recplex up on the Jumbotron officially, so they have been able to find the back of the net as Lincoln looks to come the other way into the offensive zone. So Jeremiah gets the official goal as we just got the call here at the Recplex.
Mason Maddox. Maddox with the assist. And Pennington giving some apples. Oh, a couple shots there. Another shot.
Another shot goes in. And with numbers now come the Oak Leafs. Jeremiah off the skate. That was close to being offside, and it will be.
Yep. Thanks. We know you can't see the clock, too, is a little bit wonky there. 12:43 left here in the second period. We'll get that fixed, lined up appropriately here.
Doing my best work here, see if I can get that. It likes to sag back down.
Close.
We'll do it back down.
Yeah.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, we'll get it. Reuter with the draw. Lincoln wins.
Lincoln with it now. A about 12:35 remaining. A shot goes off of Betcher, rebound try, and he gets picked up by the Oak Leafs. Held in by Lincoln though. Down low, behind Lunders now. Up the near side, held in again. D to D, Lincoln goes, and a shot.
Oh.
Lunders to save. That was
Wow.
a shot with authority.
Yeah, coming in hot.
And Lunders makes another good stop.
A lot of you kids out there think you want to be a goalie, huh? Just watch a couple of those plays and just got to be ready for it.
So 12:17 remaining here in the second period. 2-1 lead for the Oak Leafs off the Jeremiah power play goal. Is up top. It comes blocked. Good block there by the Oak Leafs. Down low, it comes to the near side. Picked up. And Davey had it. And he comes right back to him. Davey will chip that one in, and Lincoln picks up behind their goaltender to the near side. Comes up. And
Betcher,
that's
big hit.
solid contact by Betcher there. A backhand pass attempt did not go, and Lincoln will pick it up on the far side corner. And here they come with numbers if Betcher doesn't retrieve, and he did just that. Good job by Betcher. Heads up play to prevent the 3-on-1. Simpson now into the offensive zone. It went off a Stars player, and
Maddox, Bird, Jeremiah in.
Jeremiah has to chase that one, and with it now in front of Lunders, a
watch it.
backhand try. Lunders able to come up with the stop there. Past the defenseman, and this one will go down.
no,
No
they're saying,
icing. They
yeah.
say it took
Wave it
a
off.
deflection.
Wave it off.
In down there for the Oak Leafs. Up to Jeremiah, backhand, and the Stars look to counter with some numbers. Not able to, though. Lynch, good stick lift there to prevent a shot by Lynch.
Oh,
And some
big
contact by Lynch.
collision by Drake Lynch. Woo.
And
Hang
now
on.
the other Lynch comes up with it. So
Maddox Lynch,
both Lynches out there for the Oak Leafs. As
which is
Lincoln
always fun.
makes it a little confusing for everyone listening when you hear Lynch and then Lynch again. But right now, Oak Leafs trying to clear it into the Lincoln zone. They have that long change here in the second period for both teams. So if you get pressured in your own zone, you get some tired bodies out there. So that's something to keep an eye on as the Stars with numbers 3-on-2 back the other way.
Good stick there twice. Good stick by Jeremiah.
And Jeremiah been good defensively so far for the Oak Leafs this game as it's picked up, sent ahead to Pennington. Pennington now into the offensive zone will circle looking for a centering try to Anderson, not able to get it. The Stars with numbers, a 3-on-2 back the other way. The centering try just is not
Nice.
able to get it on the stick, and it's up top
Whoa.
now into
Yeah.
the netting.
For a field goal, that's a 3.
Well, speaking of field goals, for all the Iowa fans out there,
Yeah,
rough
tough,
ending.
tough go.
rough ending to that game. I have to check my score because somehow I feel like if I bring it up,
Yeah.
Iowa would come back. But nope, not able to.
9:50 left here, second period.
All right, Anderson now at the faceoff dot for the Oak Leafs, and he wins it. Anderson, it's to Pennington, into the skates, and back to Anderson. Fanned on the passing attempt, and Lincoln jumps on that one into the glove of Lunders. It goes. That glove has gotten a lot of work so far tonight.
he's getting some looks but doing a nice job just tracking those in, and 15-4 right now, shots on goal. So nice to see some of the Oak Leafs. We said it. We're not necessarily getting the volume right now, but we're getting the ones that count.
9:39 remaining here in the second as off the draw, Lincoln
Ooh,
comes up
big-
with
big
it.
hit there.
One of the Lincoln players down and in some pain.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
is.
quite see what happened.
didn't
the
either.
puck's hopping around, and he is really in pain. He is holding that left shoulder and very slow to the bench. And
Oh, that looks like a clavicle if I've seen it. Those folks who's seen clavicle issues, but
right now,
yeah.
the Stars with it, and Betcher has to hurry back as Rose, the goal scorer for the Stars, has it. Centering try
Oh,
into Lunders,
get
a
it out of
hopping
there.
puck, and he comes up with the save.
Oh my goodness.
Great job by Lunders to be attentive to that one. Is behind the net.
Get it
is
out of
back
there.
in front, up top to the point. A shot from distance over the head of Lunders. A weird bounce to the near side, and
Oh.
a penalty coming up.
Yeah.
As I do believe that was Betcher that
Oh,
took
yeah,
down.
Yeah, here, let me show you the replay here. just of Lunders just doing everything he can to keep that puck out of the goal. Those are the ones that hop up in the air, and man, it's just so hard to track those down. It's up above you, behind you, and just trying to do everything you can there.
So that's Burns heading to the box. 34. So first penalty kill action.
Bank Iowa penalty kill.
Bank Iowa penalty kill action for the Oak Leafs tonight. 8:53 remaining here in the second as the shot goes off the stick of Simpson to ramp that one into the netting.
Yeah, I didn't even see where that one went, but it went high.
The Oak Leafs doing a good job of getting sticks in the lane, and that's what you got to do when you're on the penalty kill. Your placement matters, your stick placement, body placement, everything matters when you're on the penalty kill. As face-off is tied up, and up top it comes. To the near side, a shot from distance.
Ooh, watch it!
To Lunders, and he has to be alert to that one.
Yeah.
Behind the net it comes.
That was a wonky one because that was going to go wide left, and he got a glove on it and brought it kind of closer in there.
Up top to the near side, just above the circle.
Wide left.
Now with it in the right wing circle. Looking for a centering try. Lunders comes up with another big save for the Oak Leafs. 1:20 remaining on this penalty kill. Another one in on Lunders, and he comes up with the save.
Wow.
Lunders, have yourself a night so far.
Wow. Yeah, it's hard to keep the shots going there. 20-4, though, right now, Lincoln.
Woo.
Obviously on the penalty kill, but let's see if we can just we got to be strong on the PK here and just send it down the length of the ice if we get our stick on it.
So 1:18 remaining on this penalty kill, and the faceoffs are so important, and off this faceoff, not able to get it out. Lincoln, good job holding that blue line, being strong there. Some big defensemen back for the Junior Stars. Up top, looking for a pass.
Boy, that was wide open, too. There we go. Finally, burned some clock here. 1 minute exactly on the Bank Iowa penalty kill.
And just not able to get clean wood on the one time. That was a wide open net.
Nice job, Pennington, just battling. Keeps it in the zone, and now he's got Bird down there just taking time off. Hold it.
Yeah,
Hold
there
it.
comes Bird, a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Bird, some great forecheck there, killing some time. But now you got to be careful because the Stars have an odd man chance. Here they come, a shot off of a stick.
Just doing a nice job there. 7:29 left, and in the second period with 35 seconds left on the Bank Iowa penalty kill.
Some good action both ways. The Oak Leafs doing a fantastic job. I mentioned before the last whistle getting sticks in the lane, and they just did that again. And they've been doing a good job at killing this off. But Lunders has to be your best penalty killer, and he has been just that. A big face-off win here would be huge for the Oak Leafs as behind the net. It comes just out of the zone.
Betcher, Lunders, Reuter, and is that Simpson or Anderson that's in there? I can't see. Shizzle, sorry.
Holding it, getting it into center ice.
Oh, trip. Got it. There we go.
This one will go 4-on-4 for 19 seconds.
There we go. That's what we needed.
So we'll have a little bit of 4-on-4 time as this gets things evened up, and then the Oak Leafs will have a chance on the Raising Cane's power play as they cashed in. Jeremiah cashed in, more specifically, the first chance they got in the first period. So we'll see what happens.
Is there some debris down there, or did they? I saw Betcher having a conversation with. Is it a contact by chance?
They're down left behind Lunders. There
some debris that Betcher and the ref did go down and pick it up, whatever it was. Yeah. So 19 seconds left here. It's going to be 4-on-4 before we go on the power play.
Some 4-on-4 action as Lincoln comes up 2-on-2 in on Lunders. Nice and simple save. He'll redirect that to Pennington. Pennington now into the skates of Jeremiah. Jeremiah will spin with 3 seconds left before the Raising Cane's power play will start. And here we go. 1:40 of power play time left as Anderson gets it into the offensive zone. Anderson gets it poked off his stick. Pennington trying to pressure. Gets it. And here comes Pennington. He will flip that around off a stick, oddly to Stout. Stout in there for the Oak Leafs. Lincoln picks it up.
Nice.
Barely held in.
Job,
that
Jeremiah.
was close. Lynch now on the near side at the point. Will spin to his backhand. Back to his forehand. Jeremiah.
Oh.
He was looking down low and a huge hit. Oh, what a
Jeez,
hit by Lynch.
Lynch.
Woo!
6:12 left, second period.
57 left on this power play for the Oak Leafs, their second of the evening. Lynch, who just delivered a huge hit, has it on the near side, fighting to keep it in, and Stout now down low chasing after it lays a hit. Maddox down there. To Anderson, he gets taken down. A backhander. We're going to have another penalty here on the Stars. We're going to see some 5-on-3 action. 36 seconds of 5-on-3 action.
Love it. Here, let me show you a replay here. I think I got Lynch's hit coming around the other way. Let's see here.
Boom. Nice hit there by Lynch. And make that Drake Lynch more specifically.
Yep. Well, now this is the most fun in hockey we can have. 5-on-3 is great. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Nice job, Nick, on camera, making sure we got the great replays going. We do.
So now this is a huge opportunity for the Oak Leafs to extend their lead to 2 as they have 36 seconds. The 5-on-3 power play as it is won.
Oh.
Backhanded down low. Maddox there for the Oak Leafs. Maddox around Anderson in there, leaves it for Jeremiah. 22 seconds left on this 5-on-3. Jeremiah, who has a power play goal. Looking for a one-touch pass. Jeremiah now retrieves it with 15 left on the 5-on-3. Across. Back to Jeremiah. A shot.
Nice little quick
Good
shot.
save there by Lincoln. Looking to keep it in are the Oak Leafs. Jeremiah rushing over.
And
watch out. A short-handed breakaway on the 5-on-3.
Lunders
with the save. That one just snuck by the post.
Lunders just putting on a clinic.
First man out of the box for the Stars is Maddox with speed into the zone. A shot looking to wrap it around the far side. Gives it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah has to slip off his stick, and out of the zone it comes. And watch out. Here comes Lincoln. They've already had a fantastic shorthanded opportunity, and that one came 5-on-3, which you don't see very often. Anderson, a nifty move around. Anderson with it. A shot off a defenseman's skate. Retrieves on the far side. Up top, he will hook around. Anderson, a shot towards the net.
Oh, Juicy, get it. Nice little dump.
Jeremiah, a high riser, and not able to get a stick on that was Maddox as it'll come out with 40 seconds left on the power play here, the Raising Cane's
Burns
power play.
and Maddox. Lynch comes in.
Down low with it. Looking to clear out, and they will do just that. A very successful penalty kill for the Lincoln Stars after starting out shaky, allowing that Jeremiah power play goal off a redirection in front. Now have they killed off the 5-on-3 and have 20 seconds left before they kill off consecutive penalties here on as the Oak Leafs look to get some life here on the power play with 13 seconds left. They might have time for one more rush before the man comes out of the box.
There you go.
Chase it. Far side, looking to get there first, not able to come back down. Lunders might have to get there first, and Lunders comes out to play it.
And that'll do it. All even.
Evened up at 5. A 5-on-3 kill for the Stars. Wolin diving in, trying to get that puck. He has an assist tonight. In front, punched into the air. Centering try, comes up top. A shot from distance. It hit a body,
nice
goes wide.
Seth Sexton eating that one.
Sexton with with one of the goals for the Oak Leafs, the first goal. As it hops around in that right wing circle, and it comes up, and a couple bodies falling to the ice for the Oak Leafs will give the Stars an opportunity.
Yeah.
Ramped up high and into the netting.
Yeah, fortunate there just a little bit, but
what action.
Yeah, it's great back and forth there. Would have liked to see to walk away with, you know, when you have a 5-on-3, man, that it almost gives Lincoln a little momentum here because they did a nice job on the penalty kill. But, you know, we want to come out. We want to get one in the back of the net there to be 3-1. But still 2-1 here with 3:13 left in the second period.
And we saw a breakaway on the 5-on-3 for Lincoln.
Yeah.
But we saw a fantastic save there as a shot in.
Nice shot.
Took a weird hop. Fought for it down, and Lincoln will come up with it behind their net to the near side. Looking to get out of the zone. They do just that. Now into the offensive zone. Watch out here. In front. A big save, and we're going to get a penalty here on the Oak Leafs. Lunders slides to his left and is able to track that all the way, but we're going to be seeing the Oak Leafs head to the penalty kill for the second time this evening. Lunders going to the box.
We're going to get a full change here.
That's Will Lunders.
So Betcher, Jeremiah Bird, and who else they got out there? Lynch? Yeah, Drake Lynch.
Drake Lynch, who laid a huge hit a couple minutes ago, out there taking the face-off for the Oak Leafs on the penalty kill. The Bank Iowa penalty kill.
Oh,
That
yeah,
slips
nice.
by and watch out.
Nice.
Drake Lynch trying to use his speed to get
Yeah.
there first. Not able to. Off the boards to center ice. It goes for Lincoln. Now they're going to have a 2-on-2 here. Into the offensive zone. A shot from distance high over the head of Lunders. And fanned on. It goes out into the defensive zone for Lincoln. And when you're on the penalty kill in the second period, it's very dangerous, especially with that long change like we mentioned earlier. Even more so when you have 4 players instead of the normal 5 out on the ice. So you got to keep your head on a swivel if you're the Oak Leafs, getting some good line changes that don't allow the Stars to get behind you on odd man rushes.
Oh, nice stick, Bird.
As
Keeping it in, too.
Bird doing some great job. He moves
Oh,
around
what
the
a
defender.
move.
Bird
Oh.
tries to cut in.
Oh.
And he has been one of the best penalty
Yeah.
killers so far
Yeah.
tonight for the Oak Leafs.
What a great job. Just that individual effort, right, can make all the difference. Coaches love to see that.
As it kills some time off the clock on both penalty kill tries the Oak Leafs have found themselves on tonight. As into the offensive zone it comes, the official has to dive out of the way to dodge that, the referee. Up top it'll go with 43 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. That one went wide of Lunders. Back up top to the right side of the point. Down low to the outside of the right wing circle. Back up top to top of the left circle. Walking in a shot. Lunder is able to come up with another stop. Lunders has been phenomenal so far as this one will squeak out of the zone. Lincoln has to retreat as Wohl will head onto the ice. Only able to get one new pair of legs out there for the Oak Leafs. As it was Wohl who now has it. I'll chop that one down and
There you
around
go.
as the defensemen look to make a change here. That's Lynch and Simpson heading out on the ice.
Nice.
Maddox with it now. A try
Oh.
in front. Rebound.
Oh.
Swiped at. Not able to get it. As we are back to 5-on-5 here. Good penalty kill there by Des Moines. As off a skate, it comes awkwardly out to center ice. And Lynch back to get it. Maddox Lynch. Over to Simpson. Back to Maddox Lynch. Lynch up to Pennington, who will stick it down. And that he
Yep.
made contact with that.
Yep. You know, it's an early season for the refs too, so that's that's what it is.
Yeah, Pennington got a stick or a skate on that, and
Yeah.
that went down, and icing deemed to be the call for the officials. So now a defensive zone faceoff for the Des Moines Oak Leafs with 28 seconds remaining here in the second period, holding on to a 2-1 lead. On the right wing circle, a shot.
Oh.
Lunders a save. Rebound is hopping around. He has to be attentive to it, and he does. He covers it up, and Lunders has been phenomenal tracking
yes.
the puck.
Showing highlights here just of Lunders putting on a clinic. Pops up right in the air. That's not dangerous, right? Just you get a couple looks at it, but doing a nice job of tracking it down. And
into neutral ice as we'll get a whistle of 12 seconds, 12.7 to be more specific, remaining here in the second period. 2-1 lead for the Oak Leafs. Jeremiah with the go-ahead goal on the power play as things stand right now. We do believe it got deflected in front, but nonetheless, all that matters is it got behind the goaltender of the Stars, and the Oak Leafs lead 2-1. Face off. Won by Des Moines, but turned over just as quick as they won it.
nice job, nice poke.
Comes up top, works it into the slot, a shot, rebound into the corner, 3 seconds left. It's in the right wing circle, and we'll get the buzzer here as the Oak Leafs lead 2-1 after 2.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, look at those shots on goal right now, 28-8. It's what we have here, just unbelievable there. Lincoln just throwing everything on that right now, but again, I'll say it. I said it once. I'll say it again, is that we have the ones that actually matter. So that tells you just Lunders doing an absolutely fantastic job there at the end of the day. So why don't you go ahead, folks. Thanks for joining us here. Grab something to drink. Maybe grab something to eat if you need to, because we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. We're going to scrape the ice and be back for Oak Leafs hockey. Thanks, everybody. All right, welcome back, Oakley fans. About ready here to start the third period, and it would help if I actually changed it to the third period so you can see that on your screen. So just got that change out. But I tell you what, Elijah, we saw that the first two periods here. I mean, Lincoln definitely, they've been putting some shots on net, but Lunders has been doing just an unbelievable job there, right? So you just love to see that from goalies coming in. And we saw some energy here, really, from the Oak Leafs. And the things that matter is the one that goes in the back of the net. We're up 2-1 here. What do you think about the first two periods?
I mean, it's been the Lunder show, the Zachary Lunder
Yeah.
show, and he is seeing 28 shots go his way, 27 of 28 on the night thus far. And you could even take this back to the last time he played. He's 1-0 on the season, 1 goal against, 25 saves, 1.00 goals against average, and a .962 save percentage so far heading into tonight. And if he keeps it up, I mean, things are going to stay pretty similar to that. He has been fantastic as we get the players coming out here on the ice, and the Oak Leafs have not had a lot of offensive opportunities, 8 shots, but they've converted when it matters.
They're efficient.
Exactly.
Man, they're efficient.
I think they've been capitalizing on the opportunities they've gotten, and Lincoln has not really been able to yet, considering they've seen all these shots go on Lunders, including some fantastic opportunities, but Zachary Lunders has just gotten the better of the Lincoln Junior Stars through the first 2 periods, but we still have a third period to get through. 15 minutes still.
Yeah, so now what we'd like to see just on all this, so this is just, if you're looking overarching from a hockey perspective, is how do we continue to be aggressive on the defensive end too, just to make sure some of those pucks aren't going in the center. That's what we were seeing. A lot of them were making it to the center, and then they were get shots on goals. So the key for us is how do you keep that puck out of there, make sure we break up some of those passes, and just keep that going here for the third period.
And some defensive turnovers we've seen as well, leading to one of the best chances for the Stars. That was all the way back in the first, where Lunders had to make a fantastic save on a man all by himself in the right wing circle. And you just got to be careful with the puck. You mentioned at the very beginning of this whole broadcast to keep things simple. Don't try to do too much going for passes or outlet looks. And right now the Oak Leafs are holding on, but Lincoln has definitely had momentum being their favorite for a good majority of this game.
Yeah, that's always exciting here just early in the season. Just to see what the boys can do, even when you see some of that adversity and how do you come back from it. We talk about that. We've talked about it several times already this season, but it is still early on here, right? 5th game, really. We're pretty early here in November, but boys will get it together, and let's look for a great third period here.
So Lincoln looking to tie things up here. The Oak Leafs looking to get a little bit of a get back after losing last week to these very Lincoln Stars. So I guess we will see what happens.
Oh, there he comes. Okay. For a second, I didn't know if we were going to have a cameraman. I thought maybe I'd have to step up, and we'll get it here. So it looks like, let's see, Maddox, Lynch, Bird. Yeah, Jeremiah and Lunders in on D. So it took a little bit longer for the Zamboni here. That's why we're starting just a little bit late, but we're about ready to fire up here for third period. Here we go. Drake Lynch going to take the draw.
Drake Lynch at the dot, going right to left, and it is won just briefly by Lincoln. And here come the Oak Leafs immediately, just fanning out a shot and taking a hard check there into the boards. Bouncing out to center ice. Off the boards into the offensive zone. That's Lynch. Flipping it towards the goaltender. It went off of a Lincoln defenseman. It comes out to center ice here. Picked up.
Watch that.
Watch out here. A centering try. Lunders had a square up to that one, and he comes up with a save. Coming out of the zone. Lynch trying to get a whack on that was Maddox. Offsides right now. They're going to have to touch up, but Maddox didn't see the.
No, didn't know. That's okay.
He didn't see
so 14-18 left here in the third period. So we'll get a full change out here. Let's see, Pennington, Anderson's out there, Stout's out there, Betcher's out there. Simpson on the other side. Simpson and Betcher on D. They're going to switch sides, though.
They have Anderson taking the draw, and it's tied up and won by Lincoln, but it'll go off the boards kind of at a sharp angle there, right to one of the Lincoln players, and Simpson comes up with it to Betcher. Betcher off the boards looking for stretch pass, been picked off here. Here come the Oak Leafs. Anderson will hook around behind the net. Centering try, not able to get a clean look. Exactly like you said, right idea. Fantastic pass by Anderson out front, just right into one of the Lincoln defenders. Some solid body contact there in the corner by Anderson. It'll come around to Pennington. Pennington chasing after it, gets there first. Pennington on the backhand behind the net. Lincoln closes, and they will bring it out of the zone. Here comes Lincoln. This way and that through center ice. Onto the left wing circle. Never got a clean look on that. Around the boards. Right back around to the near side. Stout's the first one there. Stout will softly toss it backhand to the center. And here comes Pennington up the far side. He will shovel that deep, and we'll get a change here by the Oak Leafs. 5 new players out on the ice.
Wilburn, Sexton in. You got Lynch and Jeremiah on D.
Lynch.
Big
nice
shoulder.
Hit. We've seen both Lynch brothers get
doing a
some
nice
good
job.
hits. And an errant pass picked up by Lincoln, and one of the Stars players got smushed there between 2 Oak Leafs as it comes to the near side, off the boards, up top, held in, and right back around it comes. Sexton's going to be the first one there. He has the first goal for the Oak Leafs tonight, and the Oak Leafs trying to get it, not able to. Sexton there gets a turnover.
Another
nice contact by Sexton, That one looked a little inadvertent at
Yeah,
that too, though.
wasn't even trying to do that.
With it now in the left circle, a penalty coming
Oh,
up
yeah.
here on the Oak Leafs. This will be
Yeah.
the third time on the penalty kill tonight. But right now, Lincoln looking to hold possession. They have it on the near side. It goes in
Ooh.
front, and they'll deem that possession
All
by the
right.
Oak Leafs, and we'll get a
Slash 'em.
slashing call. So Sexton going to the box for the Oak Leafs. They're going to be on the Bank Iowa penalty kill for the third time this evening.
Yeah, those can sneak up on you is the key thing, right? You don't want to give Lincoln any sort of advantage at all. So hopefully we can reverse this because obviously a good PK can also give you a little momentum. So
we saw that earlier with Lincoln killing a 5-on-3 as Lincoln wins the draw up top to the left point. They will hold. They will take their time to the middle of the ice. A couple players in there trying to swap that down. It's held in. The near side it comes. Out in
watch
front.
that center.
Doesn't go.
Nice that Reuter was there. Reuter and Chisel were both down there trying to just kind of clog up that area, but it kind of squibbles through there. Oh, another one. Betcher's right there.
Behind the net now. Out in front. Watch out. A shot. Lunder's a save. The rebound is there.
Oh.
And picking it up. Floating it out of the zone. And we're going to have a delayed high stick here maybe on Lincoln. Yep. High stick the puck, and this is going to come all the way down into the offensive zone.
Just showing a little rebound here of Lunders.
And one of the Lincoln players got all by himself right there in the slot. Lunders another huge save. How many times have we said that so far tonight? So 1:18 remaining on this penalty kill for the Oak Leafs. 11:31 remaining in the third period. Faceoff is won by Lincoln. Anderson was in there for the Oak Leafs. It comes up the near side into the offensive zone. It comes off the boards, up to the point, held in there by Lincoln. Down low to the right wing circle, in front to the slot. Watch out. A shot in on Lunders, and another save. We've seen that a couple times where the puck has come to one of the Lincoln players, and they have had all sorts of time and space to work with, and Lunders has to stop that one. But
yeah, they're open, and that center is open all night, right? So we just got to be able to get them out of there. Watch Lincoln here, how they'll just sit in there.
And you can only get so many opportunities before one will sneak by. Lunders has been phenomenal, but if you keep giving Lincoln the time and day to do that, they'll make you pay.
And they got big boys, too. I don't know if you remember that, but they've got some big boys. They set right down there in the middle, and so they're pretty good at deflecting just our best efforts to push them out of the zone there.
Up the near side into the offensive zone, it is carried. A shot punched to the far corner by Lunders and cleared all the way down. 20 seconds remaining on the Bank Iowa penalty kill before Sexton is out of the box. The Oak Leafs looking to go for 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. Anderson, a big hit.
Huge.
Picked up by Maddox over the net. It goes. Oh, my goodness, Anderson. Pure muscle there on that hit as the net comes dislodged. But what a hit there next to the Lincoln bench, showing them up. And it leads to a fantastic chance that went over the head of Fisher, the goaltender for Lincoln. But, oh, my goodness, a big hit leading to a big opportunity.
10:17 left, 4 seconds left on the Bank Iowa penalty kill.
We're going to have Lynch in the face-off dot. Drake Lynch for the Oak Leafs. It is one to the near side by Lincoln. Up it comes, and
a
couple
I didn't
players
even
got tangled up.
Oh, they're caught. They're actually connected. You don't see that very often, but they are connected. That's why he blew the whistle on that one.
Well, that benefits the Oak Leafs as some time was able to drain off on that penalty killer up on the Jumbotron. And as we sit, there's no time left on that penalty up there. But all the time is completely ran off. So the second they drop this puck, Sexton is going to be able to come out of the box. So they're going to be.
Oh, yeah, just a second here.
So they have to. They're trying to get Bird out there, but not able to. Sexton now is out of the box, and he will head to the bench, and now Bird will take his spot. Lincoln in their own zone up the far side, picked up with 10 minutes exactly remaining here in this third period. Off the boards, Maddox is there. Maddox takes a shot.
Nice.
Right pad save by Fisher. It comes back up top, and here comes Lincoln. Lincoln into the offensive zone with speed. Takes a nice check there. He's able to hold on to it briefly. Now Bird with it. Bird chips it ahead just out of the reach. And,
Nice.
Oh, a nice move there by Maddox. And he is fast, isn't he?
He is super fast.
Maddox now fighting forward in that far corner. Bird up top. Betcher gets it poked off a stick, and watch out. Lynch is going to have to get back here defensively for the Oak Leafs.
Oh, nice. Does a nice job just getting in front of it.
Yeah, getting in front of that. Fanning on the shot is a hard hit down there in the corner. I believe that was Betcher that took the hit. As Betcher will rim that one off the boards, not able to get it out as Thomas for the Stars was able to hold it in. Lynch now up the boards trying to get it out, and they are able to.
Oh. Thought we were going to get a high stick there.
That one floats wide of the net, and a chance out in front, and Lunders will elect to hold on to that.
8:52 left here, third period. Boy, a lot of action, just back and forth here. Starting to see some shots on goal on both sides again, but it's 33-9 right now. Looks like they've actually gave him 33-10 here. Maybe I missed one, but I doubt it, Elijah. I'm just saying.
There's been a lot of shots, especially going towards Lunders. So we will see as the face-off won by the Oak Leafs. Watch out here on the breakaway. Working in, big save. The rebound was there. What a chance. Out in front, it comes. Another try, and we're going to get a whistle. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
What an opportunity by Anderson, not able to convert. Anderson has been all over the ice so far tonight, just looking to get that one past Fisher. But Fisher comes up with his biggest stop of the night, I must say. If Anderson was able to get that, it would have made it 3-1 with under 9 remaining here in the third.
Yeah, I love to see Anderson's speed, just showing it off there. Come back the other way. Great move, just couldn't find the back of the net.
Anderson off the draw. Oh, man, that was close, and another great try there by Anderson. Now with it on the far side, looking to hold it in, or the Oak Leafs, but smacked around to the near side. Backhanded up, and this one will come out of the zone. Chipped in low. First one to it is Rose, the lone goal scorer there. The Lincoln Stars lone goal scorer, rather, that is. He's fought for it on that far side. Picked up and turned over. Watch out here in the high slot. Down to the left circle. A shot. Oh,
another
big
save.
Left shoulder save there by Lunders. The puck hopping around, and it comes to Lincoln. Into the offensive zone they come. Around a defender down low. Lunders in there. On the near side, it comes chipped up, turned over though. Another turnover in their own zone. This one now will come out. Sexton on the far side. Takes a huge hit, Sexton.
Yeah.
He gets up though. He is perfectly fine. Shaking that one off.
It's one of those big Lincoln players.
Now Lincoln, a couple of big stout players that you mentioned, as the Lunders will hold it in behind the net. And
Watch it.
It's turned over.
Watch that middle.
Watch out. And it comes up high.
Lucky. 7:16 left, third period. A little back and forth here.
Lincoln getting their fair share of opportunities as two Oak Leafs collide, trying to get the puck in the offensive zone. On the near side, it is taken up into the zone by Lincoln. Spinning, takes a hard hit. And picked up, able to get it out of the zone. To the far side.
Nice.
Off a stick, goes in. Simpson was trying to take a whack at that, not able to get a clean whack at it. As now the Oak Leafs look to get it out, and they do. A missing glove there by Shizzle. He has to retrieve that. Here they come. That was Simpson, and it gets turned over. Watch out here. A shot saved by Lunders. He redirects it to the far side. As now it is picked up by Shizzle, and
Shizzle
he takes a hit.
Laid out.
We've seen a couple big hits, a couple by each team so far. Some physicality.
Switching out D, Lunders and Betcher in.
So Lunders and Betcher, and on the back end is Lincoln. Takes it in. That one hit a body, had to keep it head on. a swivel there as Lunders in net as a
Oh.
nice move picked up well by Betcher up the near side. It comes shoved to the ice, and a couple bodies just flying there.
Flying.
Just in the near side, taken out, and here they come. That was Reuter with it, got poked off his stick. But Reuter is able to dive in and get it. Held in at the line, picked up by Bird. It will go down low. Bird with a size disadvantage on his opponent.
The
was
size difference is like 3.5 feet down there.
And this one might go for icing, and yes, it will.
I'll say that number 18 down there for Lincoln. He is a huge kid, and he doesn't really generally blow people up. I mean, he probably could if he wanted to, but I don't see that from him. I didn't see it from him last week nor this week, so he just likes to play hockey. I got to put it that way.
You got to respect that. As Lunders with it now. Takes a shot.
Rebound, get that!
Where is it? It is in the path of Fisher. Good opportunity there by the Oakleys. They haven't had a whole lot of chances like that so far tonight, but what a chance there is. It comes off a face-off win. That's why face-offs are so important. Lunders just getting it to the net.
Look at Danglin just right there. The rebound comes out and just can't get a glove or get a stick on it.
I believe that was Bird that got that, as we're going to get a penalty here on the Stars.
All right, roughing.
Roughing is the call, as we'll go back to the Raising Cane's power play. The Stars were able to kill off a 5-on-3 earlier, so we'll see what they can do, as this is a huge opportunity for the Oakleys, looking to extend it to a 3-1 lead. 5:05 remaining here in this third period. Massive penalty for the Stars, massive chance here on the power play for the Oakleys. Oh, face off. Too much authority down to Jeremiah. Watch out here, a breakaway, shorthanded, score!
Oh, man. Oh, he broke his stick, too.
We've seen the Stars get a handful of shorthanded opportunities so far tonight, and that one finally breaks by Zachary Lunders. And it's a tie game with 4:56 remaining here, as Jeremiah went to play it and it went off his stick, strange, but just great forechecking work there by Lincoln, able to get in on the breakaway, got it by Lunders. Now this makes this power play even bigger here for the Oak Leafs.
Yeah, it's huge. This is it's how you respond to this, right? So now you got to come out and play some good hockey here for 1:47 left. Canes power play.
All right, here we go. Behind the net it is held, looking to get things set. Everyone's kind of holding their breath here, awfully quiet, as
it is.
Some tension now arising here. Into the offensive zone it is taken. Looking for a centering try. Anderson was there. Picked up, back up top. Held in. That's Pennington with it. Pennington over to Simpson. Simpson up top. Hands it off. That was Maddox looking back over and retrieved as Pennington. Holding with it with 1:10 remaining on the power play. Back up top. Pennington does Simpson. And fans on the passing attempt, and that one will get sent all the way down on the Lunders with 1 minute remaining on this power play. A huge hit. Oh, wow. On the far side.
All right, boys, let's go.
Anderson down in there for the Oak Leafs, looking to get possession of this puck. Pennington comes up with it up the near side, over into the offensive zone. Pennington tried to split the D. He retrieves it in behind the goaltender, Fisher. Pennington with it as a stick. One of the Oakland players' sticks gets hit out of his hand, and Lunders now rips one into the patch. Watch out here.
Oh, no.
Another breakaway chance, shorthanded, working in, score. Two shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill for the Lincoln Stars has given them a 3-2 lead late here in the third period, and that all kind of started because of a stick lift getting out of the hands of one of the Oakleys players. I was not able to see who it was. It was heading to the bench there, and it's not able to get a player out on the ice in time, as it let the Lincoln player get all in by himself and get the goal. Very similar to how that last one was scored as well. Now the Oak Leafs in a very dire situation here, down 3-2 things changed just like that. In about a minute and a half time, the Lincoln Stars scored 2 shorthanded goals to now lead the Oak Leafs.
Let's go.
In the offensive zone to Sexton. Sexton will hold. Hand it over to Lynch on the near side. Lynch chips it down low. Off the boards, it'll get sent all the way around. Betcher, first one there. Penalty expired. Betcher, a shot from distance, trickles wide. Woll on the near side. Fighting with a couple Star players to get possession, and he gets sent out. That one goes wide, and that one will be an icing.
Yeah, if you were to choose 2 things that you never wanted to happen, those were it. 2 shorthanded goals, right?
2 shorthanded goals, and we mentioned how good this penalty kill has been, with the exception of the Jeremiah power play goal on the first opportunity. They got a couple shorthanded chances on the previous power plays, a 5-on-3 chance as well, but right there, that's very unfortunate for the Oak Leafs, as a shot from Lynch went off of a Star skate. Up top it comes. Fighting for it is Lynch, and it went around to the near side. Out in front. Lynch plays it to the near side, backhanded in low. Chasing his Bird. Picked up by Lincoln, and huge hit.
Big
oh,
hit.
man, we've seen some massive
and then
hits.
he comes back and hits Bird right in the face.
Yeah, he went back and hit Bird. Bird wasn't even the one that initiated the contact.
They pick on the smallest guy on the ice.
It's the right idea, wrong guy. As it comes up, as Bird hits it, and he gets closed off by the linesman there. It comes to the far side. 2 minutes left here in this third period. The Oak Leafs finding themselves down for the first time all evening, late off of 2 shorthanded goals by Lincoln. Here they come. Maddox.
Oh, nobody there.
And nobody was there. So
Doing a
Maddox
full
gave
change here.
a little bit of a slash to one of the Lincoln players after the puck went away. Here it comes up the near side, held in. Just barely squeaked out. And here comes Woll. Woll, center.
Oh, nice
shot.
Yeah.
Score!
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Look at
There we
Woll
go.
Woll
There
with
we
a
go.
fantastic job picking that up. Found a man all by himself in front, and look who it is.
There we go.
Maddox. And Maddox has been all over tonight, and he deserves that one. What a play. So, Woll able to get past the defense, and what a pass. And finding it all
beautiful
by himself,
pass.
Maddox.
Beautiful.
What action here in the third period. In the last 3 minutes specifically, we've seen 3 goals. 2 shorthanded and 1 even strength, and that one the most important of them. As it's picked up now, here they come.
Oh,
center! Try.
Oh.
It doesn't go. This will come around, and Lunders is going to be the first one there, as we have an interesting final minute 20 left here of this third period. Picked up and lost for a brief moment. Lunders had to come in and get there. Not able to cleanly, though. 1:10 remaining in the third. What action. It will hold off the boards, right back.
1 minute left.
As Simpson will backhand it. He's picked off there by Lincoln from those big bodies to get in the way of the puck. Well, with speed, picked up behind the net and turned over. Watch out. In front it comes. And another try. Big save, Lunders. 45 remaining.
Nice
Watch
goal.
out here, and that's going to be an icing here on the Oak Leafs.
Yeah, Drake was trying to hold that one back and went off his stick, and he was like, "Oh no!" We could hear him up here.
And that could have led to a great opportunity.
Yeah, he was trying to do a little chip, is what he was doing, and just got a little bit too much in it. So, looks like we're going to take a timeout here.
Yep, it looks like timeout. So let's think of a quick recap here.
Here, let's
third
yeah,
period.
go ahead. While I'm
So-
going to try to replay this again. See if we can get the that shot, that last one that it came through here.
So we saw the Oak Leafs had a late power play opportunity, allowed 2 shorthanded goals, and then that pass from Woll to Maddox right now is the game-tying goal, 3-3 here, and we have seen so much action here in the third period. It's been a fantastic game. Lunders has seen 39 shots head his way. The Oak Leafs only have 14 shots, but when they get these opportunities, they've made them count, especially Maddox there late in this third period.
Yeah, it's been, I tell you what, this third period been back and forth. Like I said, we have seen multiple goals, 3 goals here just in the last few minutes. It's one of those things that don't go anywhere. It might change, right? So just hang in, and we got basically, what is it, 42 seconds? I can't remember the exact.
Not much time. to say
Less
the
than a
least.
minute.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute left here. So we're going to want to put something together here, and we can see the coaches here. You can see them just, usually they have some plays that they have drawn up that they want them to go execute if they can, right? So,
yep, 41.1 up on the clock here at the Recplex in the third period between Lincoln and Des Moines. As we're going to see a defensive zone face-off to the left of Lunders here.
Betcher, Lynch, Bird, Maddox, Jeremiah in on D.
Maddox out on the ice, just scored the game-tying
Drake
goal.
Lynch.
One
tries to-
back. Set in
quick.
a big right pass
huge.
save. He had to
Yeah, he did.
react very quick to that, as this one's not going to go for icing with under 30 remaining here. It's picked up and sent ahead,
Oh,
and this
Yeah, let it
will
go. Yeah,
be
there you go.
icing. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off here for the Oak Leafs with 21.3 remaining. We saw a huge save by Lunders. That one was through traffic. He had to spring his pad and his
yeah.
right hand out to make that stop, and
That'll make a goalie parent pass out from holding their breath is what that'll do right
and
there.
that was the 40th shot that went his way. As face-off is one picked up. Jeremiah there. Jeremiah slapped it in
Tries
the
to
pad.
send it down.
All right, about 10 seconds left here in the period. Lunders will hold, and we're going to most likely get one final face-off of regulation here in the defensive zone. So huge face-off here for both teams. If Lincoln can win it, they might try to get 1 or 2 more chances in on Lunders. If the Oak Leafs can win it, they'll be able to drain the remaining seconds of this clock off, as it is won by Lincoln. Up top to the middle of 5. Down into the
Watch
far
that.
circle. Back up top with 2. One shot here. No.
That'll do it.
OT.
Wow. Well, I'll say it is. You love to see the boys come back because we had some opportunities there. They had 2 shorthanded goals.
That's
Lincoln,
a
right?
backbreaker.
So it really that puts all the momentum on Lincoln, and it's how you I mentioned it. It's how you respond, and the Oak Leafs come out, drain one in the back of the net. Great little pass there. Great assist from Wold to Maddox, and put it in the back of the net to go into OT.
And I mean, Lincoln had all the momentum in the world.
All
you
the
get
momentum.
2 shorthanded goals on the same power play. They kill off that penalty kill, and then able to respond. Wold to Maddox ties it up late with about a little over a minute and a half remaining in
Yeah.
the third period.
It's great.
Just what a response by the Oak Leafs, not giving up. A lot of teams, a lot of players, after that happens, that's a backbreak. You're not able to
Yeah,
recover. You're not
you're
able
done.
to come back.
Breaks
and
your soul is
it
what it does. It does.
it breaks everybody's soul. It breaks the players' souls, the
Well,
parents.
you could hear a pin drop in here after that second goal by Lincoln there in the third period. So I mean, it was quiet.
Library.
I mean, so that just tells you though the boys shrugged it off. So that's the great thing. So if your grandparents at home and cousins and family and all that, just make sure you reach out to your boys after the game here and tell them, hey, nice job coming back and tying it up.
Check your heart rate.
Yes, regardless of what happens here. So here we go.
Shootout rather. So
Yep,
here
Lincoln.
here we go. First attempt here. Slowly working in. And a shot.
Nice.
Save by Lunders. It's always the method to go as slow as you can. That was Riker Noden for the Stars. And here we get our first opportunity for the Des Moines Oak Leafs. Here we go. Maddox, who has a game-tying goal, looking to get things started here in the shootout. Works in.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Top corner.
There we go. Top corner.
Top cheese for Maddox. What a
There we go.
end to this game. He's had a fantastic game all night, and it's really starting to show late here, getting his name on the score sheet. Here we go.
There we go.
We're going to get another chance here by the Stars.
All right, let's do this.
That's Nickel with it. Ethan Nickel slowly working his way in. Nickel will work in. Backhand save by Lunders.
Woohoo! There we go.
And with how many chances and how many times Lunders has been tested tonight, I mean, this has kind of given him a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
He's been staying warm all night with these chances. Now Anderson with a chance to end things here in the shootout. Anderson will pick it up. He will work his way in over the blue line. Down the middle. Stick handing left to right. We get a shot. And they go!
Hey!
Roaring Oak Leafs able to come back and win it all.
There we go. That's the way you come back, boys.
So what a game, what a comeback, and what a finish. 2 for 2 in the shootout.
There we
Maddox first, Anderson second, and what a game we had on our hands
Oh,
here.
man. I tell you what, that'll get you going for the hockey season. Love to see it. Nice job, boys. We'll show you the replay here. We're going to let you watch the celebration, though, and just the handshake, and then we'll go into a little bit of replay on that last one by Anderson, putting it in the back of the net.
If we had to have our stars of the game, Lunders, who is leading the way for the Oak Leafs in this handshake line, would definitely be at the top. He had a
Yeah.
phenomenal night. He had 40 shots head his way. He went perfect in the shootout, too. And, I mean, how many saves
Oh,
would
my
you say
goodness.
were S tier?
Oh,
I mean, he was phenomenal.
just unbelievable. That's the way you draw it up, really, right? You know? So it's just what a fantastic effort by the entire team there. Coming back, we saw some great passing. You know, we talked about kind of keys to the game early on, just seeing the ice a little bit better, you know, a little bit better passing. You know, not that we're, you know, when you look at shots on goal, we're not burning it up on the offensive end, but it's where it matters, right, which is the key thing. So slow and steady wins the race, and that's exactly what we did here. So let me show you a replay here. Let's get into that. Let's show you just here on just the shootout.
Game-winning shootout goal here by Anderson. Nice stick handling and
Just comes around and,
got her under the glove.
yeah, just nice job there. Then you see the big Selly. Yeah, just nice job there by the Oak Leafs. What a great win on a Saturday night here.
That had everything in it.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw power play success at the start with the goal by Jeremiah, and then you saw it just get flipped on its head completely. 2 shorthanded goals, and I know we're harping on that because that's 2 shorthanded goals in
Yeah.
the same penalty kill. So that's very rare. You
It
don't
is.
see that at all.
It is rare.
But then the response by the Oak Leafs, and Wool with a beautiful steal and pass to the slot where Maddox was waiting.
Just great.
Phenomenal. Then Maddox keeps it going in the shootout, and then we saw the shootout winning goal and game winning goal by Anderson, and that leaves us to where we ended.
That's great. That's a great team effort because it takes everybody, right? That's the thing. Everybody playing their role and making it happen there. So really nice job there from the JV team. Nice to come away with a win there here on a Saturday night. So appreciate everyone at home joining us, and get ready here because we got the varsity coming up here. We still have about 25 minutes or so. Looks like they have 8:21 left here just on warm-ups, and obviously we're going to scrape the ice, come back, and get ready just for a great varsity game as always. So just appreciate everybody joining. Go grab something to eat, maybe something to drink from myself, Steve here, and Elijah. Appreciate you watching, and come back here in just about 25 minutes. Get ready for the varsity game.